This is Dan from Open Space 3D, and this is just a quick tutorial and walkthrough of how to use Matterport 3D views to explore spaces and areas. So this is the exact link that you're going to get from David, and it'll take you to something that looks exactly like this. So naturally, hopefully, you just click on the play button, and it will load up. Now you can choose to go into full screen if you want to. I'm not going to just for the sake of this tutorial here. So let's hop out of there. And and if you click and drag, is a 3D model of the exact perimeter of the building. Obviously minus this small area, which was just unscannable due to the amount of traffic in and out of the area. So I'm just going to start us off over here. If you click once in any specific part of the model, it will take you to that area. So this is obviously that wall and that car over there that I clicked into, and you have a full 360 of the actual scan. So as you can see, there's a few different circles over here, and those are places that I've actually placed the actual camera to do a 360 scan. So if I were to click one of these, it would take me on over that direction. And there we go, and there's just another 360 scan over there. Now, that's one way to do it, is to, and you don't actually have to click a circle. If you click in the general direction of where you want to go, it'll take you to that next circle, the closest circle. And in this case, you can actually go through a fence and continue the 3D model. And as you can see, too, we have the side of the building here, and you can zoom in, and you can zoom out, and you can go in close, and you can export an actual picture, a 2D picture, two-dimensional picture, but we'll get to that later. In the meantime, I've been using, if you've noticed, the mouse the whole time to drag the screen around and click circles and navigate through the actual area. But another option is to use the actual arrows on the keyboard. So that's the right arrow, and that would be the left arrow. And what it does is it just rotates the actual camera itself. Now, if you wanted to actually move right or left, you'll notice I've only scanned down through this area over here. So those are the circles going forward. So if I were to, for example, face the building and I wanted to strafe left or strafe right, I would go and press the D button. Now, some of you, I don't know if any of you are gamers, but the letters A, S, D, and W are in the same basic directions as the arrows, left, right, up, down, non-respectively. So W being forward, A being right, A being left, D being right, and S being backwards. So in this case, if I wanted to strafe right or left, I would use the A and D button, and that would just basically pan left. So in this case, A button, pan left, D button, pan right. And looking at the building, obviously, if you want to look up and know the exact top of the building, you can just drag with the mouse. That's what I would do. And it's all up to you how you want to navigate and manipulate the actual model as to where you want to view. So if you ever accidentally hit one of these buttons, these are different perspectives. So for example, if I'm facing the building here, I'm facing down that alley too, and I click the dollhouse button, it will pull me out, and then I have the actual model around that I can manipulate up, down. You'll play with the mouse and you'll get a feel for it. It's a lot like Google Maps. I can't stress that enough, or Google Street View Maps. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is if you do actually require or would want images of anything that you see. So if you're over at this fence, for example, way down here, and you wanted an image of, say, that up there, that elevation, zooming in and then exporting an HDR image is completely possible and easily done. And I can do it if you have certain images, or I can show you how to do it, and it's very simple. It's just in something called a workshop, but I'm not going to get into that as this is a brief introduction. So yeah, let's zoom back out, and this is the actual alley that I've shot down here. If I jump out to the 3D model, or the floor plan view, which is a big overhead of the property, I can get down to this alley over here, for example, and grab that elevation on that side of the building. And it goes obviously all the way down there, and I could navigate as I would way down there. Or I could turn into here, and obviously, hopefully, stray right and stray left, as need be. I hope this has been informative, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me anytime at dan@openspace3d.ca. Have a great day.